Hallo, herzlich willkommen zu Trails in the Sky SC, was für nichts anderes als Second Chapter steht. Wir haben im letzten Spiel eigentlich alles geschafft, was es zu schaffen gibt. Estelle und Joshua haben das Böse besiegt, einen Coup verhindert und trotzdem alles verloren. Joshua hat sich als Assassin herausgestellt, was er selber nicht mehr wusste. Estelle hat ihre Liebe gestanden, wurde aber abgewiesen, weil Joshua meint, er hat dieses Leben einfach nicht verdient mit seiner Vergangenheit und will jetzt Weißmann alleine umbringen. Weißmann, Vorsitzender der Ouroboros, also Ouroboros ist diese Schlange, diese niemals endende Schlange, die sich selbst frisst. Googelt das, ich habe da nicht so viel Ahnung drüber, aber es ist eine mythische Gestalt, die sinnbildlich für das steht, was die Organisation ist, die im Hintergrund alle Fäden zieht. Und ja, genau in diese Situation starten wir jetzt rein. Wir werden es auch so wie beim letzten Mal machen. Das heißt, wir übernehmen ja eine Clear Data und werden alles mit rübernehmen. Und wir haben sogar noch eine Save Data von hier. Nehmen wir hier Garden Terrace. Ja, das ist das hier. Und los geht's. Hier sind wir letztes Mal gewesen. Da hat's aufgehört. Mal schauen, wie es weitergeht. Wir erleben eine Estelle. Und was macht sie? So bright. Ja. Ah, that felt good. I haven't slept like that since... What? Oh right, we stayed in the castle last night. Joshua and I were out enjoying the celebrations, then we had some ice cream on the way home, then we all went to the dinner party and then... Das ist besagter Moment, wo sie ihre Liebe gestanden hat und verwiesen wurde, weil Joshua meint, er ist krasser Dude. No. Er hat sie, stimmt, das habe ich noch gar nicht gesagt, er hat sie ja auch betäubt, das heißt, es ist für sie jetzt auch wahrscheinlich schon ein paar Stündchen her. This is Joshua's room, but I was staying in the same room as Shira. Was all that a dream? What? Und Joshua, sie hat noch seine Mundharmonika, die er verschickt hat, und was so sein letzter Gegenstand war, der ihn noch so als menschlich, also deklariert hat für ihn selber. Und das hat er jetzt weggegeben. Damit gibt er sich seinem Emo-Trip hin. Wir leben nämlich jetzt einfach nur noch Joshua, der Emo. Tatsächlich, also er wird auch später noch die Hälfte seines Gesichts mit so einem Schal verdecken. Das heißt, er ist ein krasser Emo. Good morning, sleepyhead. You took your sweet time waking up. Shira, really, warn me the next time you aren't going to come back for the evening. I was getting a bit worried. Although it looks to me like you and Joshua managed to talk about quite a bit. Shira, where's Joshua? What? Where's... I'm looking for Joshua. Shira, have you seen him? This is important. I haven't seen him yet this morning, no. But weren't you tired yesterday and stayed over in his room? He wasn't there when you woke up? What? What? Who did you hear that from? From Cassius, but why does that... From Dad? Oh, okay, where's Dad then? Well, last I saw he was heading up toward the garden terrace, but now the garden terrace. Okay, thanks, bye. Wait, what on earth has gotten into her? Oh goodness, the lovers, reversed. Ja, ist doch klar, was das bedeutet. Mann. So, ich schätze mal, er wird auf dem gleichen Balkon sein, an dem wir Joshua gefunden haben. Das war hier. Ja, sag ich doch. Ah. Estelle. Dad. Wir haben ein Problem. Ich weiß. Joshua ist verschwunden. Was? Warum weißt du das? After getting back from the meeting last night, I found you asleep in one of our beds. He left a note on the nightstand as well. Between the two, I have a fairly good idea of what must have happened. Then, what the heck are you just standing around here for? We need to find Joshua fast before... Stop, Estelle. What? If he has truly gone to ground, even I have little hope of actually finding him. His skills are almost superhuman. When we fought 5 years ago, I was nearly killed by an 11-year-old. Okay, I only asked this once before, a long time ago, but who is Joshua exactly? Why did you bring him into our home? The Society of Ouroboros. Your answer begins there, with an organization few even know exists. They're an organization that seeks to manipulate the world from the shadows, led by a leader called the Grandmaster. Fun Fact, diesen Grandmaster seht ihr vielleicht in so 8 Spielen. Kurz. Joshua was in their employ as an assassin when I first met him. I brought him home because it was his only chance to live free of them. Ouroboros. Even the Bracer Guild knows very little about them, and only top bracers even learn of their existence. Given that the response of the public to the idea of Ouroboros' existence would be either panic or skepticism, we don't acknowledge them publicly. Was später nicht mehr so krass ist. Also jetzt hier in den ersten Teilen ist es wirklich noch so, dass diese ganze Ouroboros-Organisation so ein bisschen nur was für Elitekreise ist und später weiß irgendwie gefühlt jeder plötzlich über die Bescheid. But they exist. There's no question of that. And they've had plans in motion for years. The recent coup is just one example of their machinations. Wait, you mean Lieutenant Lawrence? He was? Yes, we have absolutely no doubt he was another senior agent from the Society. Of course, we doubt he was acting as a lone wolf. He must have had support to accomplish what he did. Support like Joshua, for example. Wait, what? What the heck do you mean? He stated as much on his note. Over the past 5 years, Joshua has been passing along guild secrets to Ouroboros. He claims that he was under the influence of some sort of mental control and didn't even realize what he was doing himself. No, he wouldn't. Ouroboros' cunning is matched only by their malevolence. Also sind sehr arschig, muss man schon sagen. Sorry für den Kraftausdruck, aber so ist es. Stay away from them, Estelle. They're far too dangerous. Okay, I don't quite get all of this, but I just want to make sure I'm hearing this right. You're saying we should abandon Joshua. Well, Dad, answer the question. I always knew this day would come. Even 5 years ago, when I took him in, I knew he would someday reach this moment. He swore something to me that first day he actually accepted he could be part of our home. What did he? The moment he became a burden or a threat to us, the moment the Society contacted him or pursued him in any fashion, he would disappear from our lives, like a shadow dispelled by the sun, he told me once. What? What's that supposed to... Estelle, I understand how you feel. He was part of our family. It isn't easy just to say goodbye so suddenly. But there are some lines which a man can never bring himself to cross, ever. So please, try to understand what You knew, huh? You knew that Joshua might leave us someday and never said anything to me or did anything about it. You knew and you didn't. I'm sorry, Estelle. I hate you. Ich hasse dich. Das war so der Anakin Skywalker-Effekt. Ich hasse euch. Ja, das findet She-Ra auch nicht so geil. Cassius, She-Ra. I'm sorry you had to see that. No, it's... Why do I get the feeling you're biting back a lecture? I stumbled into your life from a disaster of my own. You saved me just as you did Joshua. I understand what both of you and Joshua must be thinking. Indeed. If I may make a single comment, though, from a woman's perspective, of course. At this point, you and Joshua are essentially the two most wretchedly miserable sons of dogs I have ever had the displeasure of knowing. Direkt erstmal Estelle verteidigen. Und sie rennt draußen hinfort. Joshua wouldn't run away. Oh, schöner Effekt übrigens. Seht ihr das, wenn so die Wassertropfen... Ich werde diese Grafik aufs Blut verteidigen, weil sie ist für das, was sie sein will, echt gut. Und ich hätte sie noch gern im Auskreuz gesehen. Es ist so ein ganz kleiner, schwammiger Blur einfach für einen Wassertropfen, der auf die Kameralinse tropft. Das ist schön gemacht, auch wenn ich gar nicht weiß, wie aus der Perspektive Tropfen auf die Kamera tropfen sollen. Egal. Whoa, you okay, miss? What are you doing without an umbrella? You'll get soaked if you remain out in the mess. You should head on home. Home? Home? Yeah, you're right. Should head home. Joshua must have headed home. He probably went right back home. Huh? Thanks, Mr. Guard. I'll head home right away. Okay, sie rennt jetzt bis nach Hause. Wait, isn't that the girl who helped stop the coup? Und hier kommen wir zum Intro. Oder? Ne, noch nicht ganz. My Estelle, you shine like the sun. My time with you was the happiest and the most painful I've ever known. Just as the brightest light cast the darkest shadow. If you stayed with me, you'd find out just how disgusting my true nature is. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we'd never met. Ja, du mich auch. Airliner Cecilia. Und da sehen wir Estelle. I heard Joshua. He wishes he'd never met me, he said. He said that. No. Kevin! Huh? Come on now, look at this clear blue sky. Feel the gentle kiss of the wind on your cheek. A lovely girl like you ain't allowed to be set on a gorgeous day like this. And it's sad and 80s too, you know? Hey, wait a sec. I'm not dangerous. Well, okay, maybe I came across as. Anyway, you just caught my eye the moment you came aboard, you see? You seemed a little broken up over something, so I thought to myself, hey, I'll put a smile on your face with my overpowering charm. I don't quite get what you mean, but thanks, I guess? To be honest, this is what we usually call putting the moves on. So, how about it? Want to head down to the lower observation deck? You can get drinks down there too. I'd be happy to treat a new friend. What'd you say? Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not really in the mood. I'm sorry, can you just... I think I see how it is. Alright then, time to knock it off with the come-ons and put on the work face, huh? After all, it's my job to guide lost lambs like you. Your job? Damn right, look at this. The previously insensitive jerk held forth a medallion with a chalice engraved in the center. Huh, isn't that the seal of the Septian Church? Bingo! This is the Grail emblem. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Kevin Graham. Looks and moves aside, I really am a priest of the Septian Church. Wow. Wait, for real, or is this another joke? What you have to doubt me still? I'm a serious devoted priest, you know? I never miss the trinary prayers, and I always have my testaments right at hand. I think I left them on my seat, sorry. Yeah, that really helps your case there. You really are kind of a weirdo, father. Laughter, victory is mine. That's more like it. Cute girls like you deserve to smile. Anyway, if you want, I'll give you an ear in my official priestly capacity. No pickup lines, I promise. You'd smite me dead otherwise. Well, okay, but where do I... Und jetzt fängt sie an zu weinen. Wait, hold on now. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry anyway. It's my fault. Und jetzt weint sie. Great goodness. Steady there, child. You've been keeping this bottle up for ages, haven't you? My shoulders is yours. Come on, cry it out loud. I'm here. Und jetzt weint sie und weint. Und da haben wir wieder das schöne Thema Whereabouts of Lights. Es ist ein schönes Thema. Kevin, right? I'm sorry, that was pathetic of me. Hey, no, Bix. Seriously, my shoulders always got room for a girl to cry on. So, how about it? Feel a bit better now? Yeah, a little. I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a member of the Bracer Guild. Estelle, huh? Dang, even your name's cute. Hang on, you said the Bracer Guild? Yeah, I'm a newly minted senior bracer. Might be hard to believe after seeing me break down like that, though. No, not at all. Now that you mention it, you do kinda look loaded for a bear. You're a martial artist of some kind? I guess you could call me that. I focus on staff combat. Though you said you're a priest, Kevin. I do appreciate the shoulder, but I gotta admit you don't look much like any priest I know or would trust usually. Ah, kazing, through the chest, madam. Well, I'll admit that as wandering priests are sheep of a different color. Wandering what now? Well, okay, you know how there's villages and farms and whatnot without churches, right? My order heads to such places at set times each year and offers church services and teaches Sunday school. Okay, also er ist ein wandernder Priester, der den Orten Unterricht und diese ganzen Vorzüge der Kirche anbietet, die keine eigene Kirche haben. Think of it as home delivery churchening or something like that. Huh, never knew there were priests like that, but it does make a lot of sense. And unlike church-bound priests, there's a lot of us who are more carefree about dress code. The church just kind of lets us do our thing, so... oh, well, fair enough, I guess. So Kevin, I guess you're off to some village somewhere? Ah, not immediately. I actually only just arrived in Liebel, like, today. The High Seat dispatched me here since apparently there's not enough wandering priests around right now. Oh, really? Okay then. The High Seat, they mentioned that in Sunday school, but I don't remember where. It's in the holy city of Ateria, in the middle of the continent. Anyway, I figured I'd do a bit of sightseeing before I went and reported my assignment to the Bishop of Gronsdale Cathedral. And, well, here I am. That seems just a bit irresponsible to me. You really are kind of half-baked priests, aren't you? Hey, it's cool, I'm checking out the places I'll be wandering to in advance. Besides, I got to meet a troubled and lovely young woman. This is surely a blessing from Adia's, praised to be her name. Yeah, smooth recovery there. But really, thank you either way. Letting it all out helped me clear my head a bit, I think. Seriously, I'm being a ninny. I should trust Joshua, he won't do anything stupid. Huh? Who? Oh, Joshua's my brother, sort of, in a sense. He disappeared suddenly, which has been a bit of a shock. Disappeared, huh? You mean he ran away from home? No, he just went back home ahead of the rest of us. I mean, he's family, he wouldn't just run off on its own. I see. Really though, what was I thinking? Worst mistake ever, telling him how I felt, especially at that moment. Next time I see him, I'll have to make up some kind of excuse about that. Hey, Estelle. Huh? Well, like I was saying, I'm basically just a tourist without a plan or a clue right now, so... how's about I land with you and Roland and make sure you get home safely? What? Und da sind wir mal wieder in Roland. Da waren wir ja schon lange nicht mehr. Für die neu sind, wir spulen immer so ein bisschen hier in den Zwischensequenzen vor, weil sie gehen halt einfach sehr langsam. Ich finde das angemessen, weil man verpasst ja auch nichts. So. Smell that fresh air. So this is Roland, huh? Gotta admit though, it feels a bit like a backwater farming village with an airship dock dropped on it. Well, excuse the heck out of us for living in the boonies. At least we're big enough to have our own church, Mr. Totally pretending to be a holy man. Well, I'd better go pay my respects over there once we're done. So Estelle, which of these fine boony shacks is yours? Setting the boony shacks bit aside, you really don't need to escort me home, you know? It's just outside town and crying fits aside, I really am a bracer, I can take care of myself. Don't worry about it. It's a duty for us real manly man to make sure a lady gets home safely. Besides, I'm looking forward to meeting this boyfriend of yours. Boyfriend isn't the term, I think you should maybe... But fair enough, I guess. Ja, okay. Also bla 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 bla, wir gehen jetzt... Können jetzt hier auch nochmal mit allen quatschen, wenn wir wollen. Aber das habe ich in den anderen Teilen auch gesagt, wenn ihr diese ganzen Konversationen haben wollt, und dafür ist diese Reihe nun einmal wirklich bekannt, man kann locker nochmal ein Drittel bis Hälfte der Spielzeit nochmal draufrechnen, wenn man diese ganzen kleinen Nebengeschichten verfolgt und mit den Leuten immer wieder in den Kapiteln spricht. Aber das würde, glaube ich, den Rahmen einfach sprengen. Aber hier haben wir die... Wow, Stealth's back. Hey Luke, you sound like you're doing okay. Das sind die kleinen Jungen von ganz am Anfang der ersten Mission im Prolog vom Vorgänger. Meeting me shall be your end. Now I shall show you the results of my days of training. Still bright, it's time for the reckoning. Okay. Er will uns duellieren. Und wir sagen, nö, ich kürze das mal ab. Aber das meine ich halt, dass man solche Anspielungen hat und solche wirklich nachvollziehbaren Storybogen, das ist wirklich ganz hervorragend. Aber das würde hier den Rahmen sprengen. Wir folgen der Geschichte und gehen jetzt erstmal in das Bright House, wo Estelle immer noch glaubt, dass Joshua einfach dort auftauchen wird. Und ich glaube, wir alle wissen, dass das Quatsch ist. Und was man übrigens direkt mal sagen muss, wir werden den Großteil des Spiels tatsächlich auf die gleiche Welt zurückgreifen. Es wird neue Locations darin geben, keine Frage. Aber es ist doch sehr krasses Level-Recycling, was einerseits blöd ist. Storytechnisch ist es aber sehr nachvollziehbar, aber es ist wirklich viel optisch ähnlich und ich verstehe schon, warum das manche vielleicht stören könnte. So, this is your place, Estelle. It's got how to put this, a warm, homey feel to it. Yeah, no. This place holds a lot of memories, for me, for Dad, and for Joshua too. So I can see. You think Joshua's going to be just inside, right? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Come on in, I'll introduce you to him. He'll like you, I think. Man, who is this guy? The number he's done to her. Well, let's get this over with. Adios, give her strength. Ja, er weiß nämlich schon ganz genau, dass das Quatsch ist. Joshua, I'm home. You're back, right? That's weird. I'm sure he must be here. Or maybe he's in Dad's study. Joshua? Aber schön, wie die Musik so aussetzt, während sie immer weiter erkundet. Oh, wait. It's possibly he's in my room looking for something, right? Did I leave some underwear or something laying around? My room's clean, at least. Though Joshua probably wouldn't care about a few panties here and there. So... Letzter Raum. Wenn er da nicht drin ist, ist er nicht da. Joshua, I'm coming in, okay? Oh. Das ist auch wieder das Musikthema. Sehr, sehr geil gemacht. Das kam, als er ihr erklärt hat, dass er abhauen wird und wer er ist. Einsatz von Musik wirklich sehr stark hier. Of course, makes sense. I'm such an idiot. So your boyfriend's not here, huh? Or hey, maybe we missed him. He came back then, headed out to town for a bit, and we passed by each other without realizing. No. You've accepted it then. I knew somewhere deep down. I knew he'd really left. There was no way he'd come back home for any longer than a few moments. Right. But this room was it. It was my last hope. I have no idea where else he could be at all. So, this is the end. I'll never see Joshua again, ever. Ain't it a bit early to be given up that easily? Huh? In the end, the only one who knows whether we're destined to meet someone again, here or beyond, is Adios herself. Just because you think fate's against you is no reason to give up. Ich finde es übrigens schön, dass der Gott oder die Göttin Adios hier weiblich ist. Finde ich immer besser. The question then, Estelle, is this. What do you think you can do about it? But I don't even have any leads to follow. No leads at all? You sure? I don't know your boyfriend, of course, but nobody I know would disappear without some reason. Was there anything weird in how he talked or acted towards you recently? Or maybe something strange had been happening with him lately? Something only you, who've been with him so long, would pick up on? Hey? Sie weiß es. Oh yeah, of course! Joshua started acting weird right after I got back to the spot where we were resting. Where's my head fuzzy? Why can't I remember who I met along the way? I did meet someone. Hey, you okay? You went white as a sheet there. Yeah, I think so. Now I get it. Joshua went off to stop the fool magician. Das ist interessant. Weisman hat sogar sie beeinflusst, dass sie sich nicht mehr daran erinnern kann, dass sie ihn getroffen hat. Das ist krass. The person I met then was the magician. And that person was the one actually behind the coup and Colonel Richard's memory trouble. Then that magician must still be planning something else in Liebel. But that means if I can stop him as a bracer, maybe, just maybe. So you've realized what's going on. Dad? Shira? Why are you here? Sorry, Estelle. When we touched down, I took the liberty of contacting the guild's grandson branch on the sly. Oh. Estelle, honey, you scared the pants off us. You scared the pants off of us, running away like that. We were at the Grandson Guild house, trying to find you when the call came in. We barely managed to catch a departing freightliner out here. I'm sorry. Just as Shirazad said, I'm glad you're safe, Estelle. Now then, Father Kevin, was it? I appreciate you contacting us. You have my deepest thanks for letting us know where Estelle was. Ah, don't worry about it. My fault for butting into family matters, really. Deadeye. No, Estelle, the one who needs to apologize is me. It was nothing more than my ego talking when I told you to stay away from Ouroboros. I was simply forcing my opinion as a man, as a father, onto you. Shirazad made the point, quite clear, no trip over. Shira, sie hat ihn geschlagen. I sure did, okay. In all honesty, I thought Genau, aber. Also er. Bla bla bla, lange Rede, gar keinen Sinn. Er akzeptiert, dass sie jetzt halt weiter ist. Und er wollte sie beschützen, aber er hat gar nicht gemerkt, dass sie schon weit genug ist, um da wirklich mitzumischen. Und hat Angst, sie zu verlieren. I will be too busy with the work of rebuilding the military to act on my own. I fear that is exactly why they will act now. This time I really won't be able to help you, Estelle. Are you sure this is what you want? Und auch hier, ich finde diese Idee des Vorgängers wird wieder wunderschön aufgegriffen, dass sie es nicht alleine schafft und dass so Stück für Stück die letzten Instanzen, die ihr sonst immer geholfen haben, so abgebaut werden. So, Cassius kann ihr jetzt nicht mehr helfen. Das heißt, sie hat einen weniger, auf den sie zurückfallen kann und muss dadurch selber stärker werden, hat aber durch die Ereignisse im ersten Teil schon wieder mehr geschafft und wird ja auch entlang dieser Reise wieder mit Freunden zusammenarbeiten. Das ist echt schön gemacht. Möchtest du das wirklich machen? Ja. Ich weiß, ihr habt noch eine Menge zu lernen, aber ich sehe keinen anderen Weg. Ich mache es. I'll put a stop to whatever horrible thing that this Ouroboros has planned, and I'll bring Joshua back home. I see. And there's nothing more to say. As a bracer and as an independent woman, do as you see fit. Dad. Well, no. There's one more thing I must say. Huh? Estelle, I'm counting on you. Bring back Joshua. Bring back my damn fool of a son, please. Right, piece of cake. Also, ich finde es übrigens, auch wenn die Romanze zwischen den beiden echt ganz süß ist, weil sie nachvollziehbar passiert, es bleibt doch immer noch so ein Inzestgeschmäckle dabei, weil ja, sie sind biologisch keine Geschwistern, aber die haben sich kennengelernt, da waren sie so 10, 11. Das ist schon merkwürdig und im gleichen Haus gewohnt. Auf der anderen Seite, wenn kleine Kinder sich kennenlernen, dann sind sie ja auch so um den Dreh. Kann man sehen, wie man will. Kleines Geschmäckle hat's, aber es ist eine schöne Romanze. So. I will bring Joshua back no matter what stands in my way. Und damit geht's erst richtig los. Und ich muss euch enttäuschen, das ist nicht einmal der Prolog. Der Prolog startet nämlich nach dem Intro, das ich jetzt still mit euch genieße. Das Emo Joshua. Immer wenn ich diese Zeichnung übrigens sehe, wünsche ich mir wirklich, man würde in einem späteren Legend of Heroes Trails-Teil nochmal in Libel rumlaufen, weil das tut man leider nicht. Und das wäre schon cool, weil man macht das mit ein paar anderen Orten durchaus später und deswegen ist das schade. So viel zu still genießen, ne? ...3D-Sieg. Scree. Und natürlich die Capua ist auch wieder dabei. Und das Emo Joshua. Mehr Emo geht nicht. Und da sind wir, Trails in the Sky, Second Chapter. War es nicht wunderschön? Ich fand es ein schönes Intro. Auch wenn ich es kaputt geredet habe, aber hey, so bin ich halt. Und jetzt geht der Prolog erst los. A Maiden's Resolve. 2 months later. Midwest Sumerial, Lehman State. Und das Interessante ist, diesen Lehman State seht ihr nur jetzt. Auch in den späteren Teilen ist er immer noch nicht so wirklich erkundet worden. Das ist nur für diese Spielsequenz eigentlich ganz spannend. Le Local Canyon Bracer Training Grounds. Auch hier, warum ist es nicht länger an der Seite? So ultra schön. Bisschen schade. Und das ist wieder mein Lieblingskampfthema. Und da haben wir Annalace, die Leute noch aus dem ersten Teil kennen dürften. Here I come, Annalace. Und Estelle hat übrigens auch ein neues Outfit an, so leicht verändert. Blazing Barrage. Oh, that is pretty hot, but now it's my turn. 8-Leaf Blitz. Oh, I'm not done yet. I can't keep this up, so... What the? You're mine! Übrigens, das 8-Leaf-Attacke, könnt ihr euch direkt mal merken, wird für später, für Trails of Cold Steel auch noch wichtig. Au, 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 au. Yikes, are you okay, Annalace? I didn't mean to hit that hard. No, I'm okay, I blocked it. Mostly. Phew, you sure got me good with that one, though. Guess I can't rely on that one move as my win button anymore, huh? It was just luck, really. Besides, I gotta give back a little of what I've been taking. You've really been throwing yourself into this, Estelle. If you've got enough energy left for smack talk, let's do one more set, come on. You're on. Well, you two certainly have a lot of energy this morning. Oh, Phyllis, good morning. Morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Estelle, Annalace. I was going to call you two to breakfast, but I suppose you'd rather beat the stuffing out of each other instead of getting stuffed, huh? Ah, breakfast, right. What do you think, Annalace? Beat stuffing or get stuffing? That is a choice, isn't it? We'd be wasting a perfectly good breakfast if we didn't eat, so... Phyllis, you wouldn't happen to know where Kurt is, would you? Kurt said he had to prepare some things for today's training, so he went on ahead. He made it sound like he had some pretty hard things lined up for you two today. Great. He really said that? And he told me to make sure you both ate a good breakfast. Come in and eat, you two. Something tells me you'll be wanting it later. Phew, didn't realize how hungry I was. I hope it isn't a bad idea to eat this much just before practice, though. Yeah, Phyllis' cooking is extra super yummy. Plus, Kurt's got something big planned, so I doubt we'll get a lunch break, you know? Yeah, good point. We need to keep our strength up to train, after all. Man, though, it's really been 3 weeks since I came here. It feels like it's passed by in the blink of an eye. Well, you really threw yourself into it, Estelle. Training with you has done me a lot of good too. Oh, thanks, Annalace. That means a lot. Gotta admit, though, while I'm glad Kurt agreed to train us, I really didn't expect for you to be here training with me. Well, I've only been a senior bracer for like half a year. I'm really still a newbie myself, to be honest. So when Shira told me the whole deal with you and the training and stuff, I thought, perfect. Kurt and the others had mentioned this place before, and I'd wanted to come anyway, so when I heard you were coming, well, that makes sense. You know, think about it, the guild owning something like this makes me realize just how big the guild is. When Dad first told me about it, I didn't realize how big a thing it'd be. Genau. To be honest, however, you are no match for the society, especially against your daddy. Ja, und jetzt nochmal so ein Rückblick, dass Cassius vorschlägt, dass sie nach Le Local geht, um dort zu trainieren. Das ist der Training Ground von dem Bracer. Ja, kürz mal ab. Da gibt's Ruinen, da gibt's Sachen, wo man üben und trainieren kann. Ist ein anderes Land mitten in Semurien oder Zemuria. Genau, bla bla bla, das kürzen wir mal ab. Das ist wirklich nur ein kleiner Rückblick. Hätte es auch ehrlich gesagt überhaupt nicht gebraucht. Bla 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 bla. Aber ja. Yeah, it kind of surprised me too. Speaking of you folks, those clothes were present from Shira, right? You're so lucky. I wish Shira would buy me clothes. Especially cute stuff like that. Yeah, they were. I mean, they're tough and all, and they're nice and light and easy to move around in, but I don't know if colors this girly are really my thing. What are you kidding? You look great. Way better than that old red outfit of yours. Remember, we may be bracers, but we're girls too. Fashion is important. No, because we're bracers, we have to look great. It's our duty. Annalace. Ah, I've got it, Estelle. A hair ribbon. You'd look great with one. How about it? I should have... Genau, bla bla, I pass. You're kind of a fan of cute things, aren't you? Ja, genau, sie findet alles cute und süß und toll. And whenever I see a teddy bear or stuffed animal, I just want to hug it to death and... Genau, die darf niemals Dieter kennenlernen, sonst kippt Annalise einfach um. I'm a naive, innocent newbie air around you, and you still have that air of newbiness around you, but no, it's in bla bla bla. Okay, wir sind tougher geworden. Don't get so embarrassed, I mean it. Besides, you make me want to work harder. Can't let a young upstart like you take my cutest and best bracer ever title. Really? Anyway, shouldn't we be getting to practice soon? Yeah, it's about time, I guess, huh? Let's go back to our rooms and get ready. See you in a bit. Okay, auch Estelle will ihr Zeug holen. Und hier haben wir sie, die neue Estelle in ihrem coolen Second Chapter Outfit. Aber das war's schon für den Einstieg. Wir legen jetzt erst richtig los. Jetzt kommt eigentlich der eigentliche Prolog. Da wird dann auch endlich wieder gekämpft. Da wird dann auch wieder richtig, werden auch richtig Truhen aufgesucht. Es wird sehr, sehr cool. Und ich sag's, wie es ist. Second Chapter gehört mit zu den stärksten Trails-Spielen. Nur noch getoppt von den beiden Trails-Teilen in Crossbell. Das sage ich immer wieder, aber ihr müsst mir das glauben. Das wird fantastisch, falls wir da jemals hinkommen. In diesem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!